Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. I hope you are hearing me okay and that you can see me okay. I had a little issue getting this set up. I don't know why. uh, we seem to have a strong signal. Well, as strong as we normally have. Um, yeah, 2 bars, but every now and then it floats up to 3, so it's a better signal. Timmy Ray, welcome aboard. Oh, and Millie's here too. Ahoy, lassies. Good to see you. James is here. Sue is here. Linda Barker's here. All right. Hey, we're coming in with a bang. Welcome aboard, mateys. By the way, if any of you are here watching this on the replay, welcome aboard. It's great to have you too. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. And thank you for all the congrats I'm getting from everyone. Todd Johnson, welcome aboard. For the reaching that little milestone of 1,000 subscribers. You know, it's weird. It feels funny. You know, of course, YouTube's playing their little tricks too. You know, they handed it to me and then they took it away, and then they handed it back to me and then they took it away. And now I'm still seem to be, at 1,000. I think I'd have to go into analytics maybe to find out exactly what the number is. But for now, it's holding at 1K, and I'm good with that. Georgianne Rose, welcome aboard. So, yeah, I felt pretty humbled. And Jay, welcome aboard. Thank you. I felt pretty humbled. I didn't know how I was going to feel. I thought, well, yeah, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. I thought, big deal. Well, you know what? Who'd I tell? I told somebody. It's good to be king, at least for a while. It's good to be king, 'cause it makes me smile. I don't do very good Tom Petty, but it's good to be king. I'll be king when dogs get wings. Anyway. Yeah, it's a good feeling, but yet I'm still humble because I'm just like, I wouldn't be if it wasn't for you guys. You're up to the racetrack, Timmy. All right, cool. Bob. It's Bob. It's serious. Bob. Welcome aboard, Robert Kessinger. Man, home, man. Hey, everybody. He's my former neighbor, still my best buddy. Lives in a different town a little bit to the northeast of me now. But we still see each other from time to time. And you know his daughter, Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee princess, who you've seen on some videos, and every now and then she'll be around here too. Okay. Nancy Drew, welcome aboard. No, that's not my Jeep there, Bob. This is I'm doing the featured channel. The whole idea is you got to guess the channel. So this is another channel that I think people here do watch from time to time. That's their most recent addition. They do restorations and that kind of thing, and that's their most recent. I think they got it like a month ago. I think I had another picture of it. Nah, maybe not. But they travel around, and they've been around, and that's not a Jeep. That's a Toyota. I think, yeah, Toyota Land Runner. I think that's what it's called, or what do they call those? But yeah, it's a rice burner, but they're nice, as we know. Well, that's a good guess, Timmy. That is a very, very good guess. Now, the verbal clues that go with it, they are a couple. No pets. They have a fifth wheel, but they've had a Class A. They are full-time. So, and Arkansas Woodcutter is not full-time. So, not quite. It's close. So, I mean, you got a good guess going there. And the landscaping that you were looking at kind of looks like Arkansas. This is actually Georgia, Savannah, at the Civil War Park there. I can't remember the name of it. Whoa. I'll think of it. Land Rover. Thank you, George Ann. Wait, aren't the Land Rovers made by Lando? Land Rover makes Land Rover. Yeah, and that's a British company. Toyota makes the Land. I don't know if it's Cruiser or what is that argon thing? I should know. Bob, do you know? Put him up on the screen. Dirk, welcome aboard. It's great to see you, neighbor. Bob, meet Dirk. You'd love him. He's got a Corvette. He's got a big bike. He's got, yeah, he lives down in Byron Center. And he is fantastic. He and I went out to a bar up in, can't remember the name of it, up in near Merrill, Michigan, next town over. We didn't go to the drink. We went there to eat. And by God, did we eat. But we had such a blast. He's the same age for me, grew up in the same area. I grew up in Hudsonville. He grew up in Byron Center. And we know a lot of the same people, hung out at the same places, you know, drag raced on 28th Street. I mean, we did all that shit. But I never met him until just this past year in person. Yeah, Wandering Willie, welcome aboard. It's good to see you. Yeah, I know Ann said it was a Cruiser. What did Timmy just say? The race car is built and running. All right, Timmy, cool. Oh, Bree made it in. Yeah, you said last night that, or earlier, was it earlier this morning? I saw you at Tina's, and I think I saw you, I don't know, I might have saw you last night on my video. Yeah, my goofy little video I put out. Hey, we did have fun, Dirk. You got to think about that, you know, both 40 years ago and just last year, too. And Dirk is coming to M23. He's already got his campsite reserved, and we're going to have a blast this year. George Ann's got hers reserved. Yeah, it's going to be cool. And people keep, you know, coming in. You know what, Bob? You ought to think about it. It'll be a blast. Lots of people running around with cameras sticking it in your face. Maybe you wouldn't like that. I don't know. Yeah, but a lot of people are here. We're at M23 or M22, and they're coming this year to the M23 meetup. So we talk about that a little bit. Okay, Ann. It's good seeing you. Hope you can come back, or we'll see you tonight, perhaps. Okay. This is a hoot. But you know what? Making this milestone to 1,000 subscribers, it's because of you guys. It wouldn't happen had it not been for all of you shouting me out, dragging your kids out of bed, saying, you got to watch this guy. You got to tell all your buddies they got to subscribe. Yeah, drag them to it. Oh. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of overcome with happiness to be at 1K. Now, of course, the next goal, they say, is 4,000 watch hours. And I'm roughly, I don't know, I think I'm about halfway there. I haven't looked at the analytics to see exactly where I'm at. And again, I'm not worried. You know, if it happens, it happens. And I have a feeling it will. Yeah, thank you, Dirk. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, oh, there's Bree. Oh, yeah, that's right. Bob was crashing his truck towards the end there. I had a phone call, so I had to step out, but I was kind of watching. I know Timmy was in there for a minute, fishing pool and a hook. Yeah, you did, James. I think you were using shepherd's hooks. Drag them in, drag them in. Yeah, there was channels that shouted me out. Well, James and uh, Traveling Mike. Let's see. I don't know. It was several channels that I don't even remember all of them that were just shouting me out, right? Especially when I was at 983 or something like that, and it would go up and then it would go down, and then it would go up and then it would go down. It took several days, but it happened, and hopefully it sticks. Oh goodness, yeah, I really don't know. So I think I'm about halfway. I checked last fall, maybe September or October, somewhere in there, and I think I was at like 1,800. By now, that's gone up, I'm sure. So I'm going to say halfway. So that's another goal. You know, again, it's not. Well, I suppose for some it could be life changing, but if I was to be able to get to that goal and maintain it, you never know. You just never know. It's a fun goal. Is it profitable? Yeah, not at first. Does it help? Of course it does. If they send you $5 a month, that helps. That's $5 you didn't have. And as long as you didn't have to work very hard at it, I mean, for me, the videos and the live streams, I'm not working, I'm having fun. Other people say, well, you got to put the videos together and you got to do the props, you got to have this, you got to have that, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to dye your beard, whatever. It's all fun. I don't see any of that as work. If it becomes work, I probably won't do it anymore. So there. Let's keep having fun. Oh, Wandering Willie, he's got to go back to work. But he means work. Like there he is. He's up on the roof in Minnesota somewhere, probably even today. The last one I watched of him building that cabin. Yeah, they don't fart around. They work. These guys are construction. Time for super chats. When do you get super chats? I never thought about that. I don't know. I don't know. I think really. I'll be darned, Sue. I did not know that whatsoever. That would be cool. I would welcome that with open arms. I might even work a little bit at this to get that. Wow. I did not know that. Huh. That's two things I didn't know. I don't know. Well, I still don't know about super chats. I don't know when you. I think that come. I don't know. Does that come after the 1,000 or 4,000 hours? No, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. Where do super chats go? To PayPal? I don't think my PayPal's listed on my about. My email is, and the email's connected with PayPal, so that might be one way. I don't know. I'm not asking. That's right. Stay warm. We're at, I don't know, we've probably come up a couple degrees. Grand Marais thinks I got the house at 80 degrees because I'm always in my shirt, or shirtless rather. But no. It's 53 in here right now. And the little heater's been on it was 49 when I turned the heater on. So it's come up 4 degrees with that little ceramic heater I was telling you about the other day that I found in a dumpster. It works great. It's not too terribly noisy. I have another one in here. I have the original Eden Pure, the one that I had in the school bus. That happens to be in here right now. I used it a couple times in here. And that works great too. And that was another freebie, by the way. I didn't buy it. It got picked out of a dumpster. I have 2 more that I picked out of dumpsters, but they don't work. So guess what? I'll see if I can fix them, but chances are not. They'll get stripped for scrap. Take their wooden cases off, and the rest is metal, copper, things like that. It's 31 right now. The wind chill makes it feel like 23. So guess what, Sue? The temperature difference is 1 degree since we last did this. Tomorrow it's going to snow all day, it looks like. 60% chance, it says, but on the bottom it shows all day. So 60% chance all day. And I don't see daytime temperatures are going to be 20s and 30s. Nighttime temperatures definitely below freezing. Monday the 30th going to be real cold. 24 during the day and 14 at night. Looks like I'll be turning the faucets back on. Putting my hoodie on. Why? I'm trying to get tan. I think my hoodie, I don't know where it is. You can monetize to get super chats. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never put my PayPal on here. I'm not out to ask for anything. Yeah, let's see. 2 more days, right, James? Monday? I think Monday, yeah. Yeah, I think he said 23rd is when the new furnace will finally arrive. So that's kind of the news from this past week. I still don't have either one of the vehicles running. I'm still working on La Fortuna. I got a couple more ideas to try. Got to crawl under it. I won't like that because it's wet out there from the snow, but oh well. And then, yeah, I got to crawl under the van and try something too. I got to hook up a wire to the commutator wire and run that back up by the battery and see if that'll kick the starter. If it does, if it actually starts it, then I'll know how to rig up a switch inside the van to use as an ignition switch. Kind of 2 different, ignition and then starter button or switch or two wires together. I've read everything I can possibly read. They show you, you just cross these 2 wires and these 2 wires from under the dash. So I get under the dash and I'm looking for these wires that they're talking about. Yeah. They're looking at an older vehicle, and this one's a 95. No, it's a 2005, excuse me. What I don't understand is how can it be a 2005 and not have one of those things? But maybe, OBD2 did not come out until 98, come to think of it. So it does have a computer, but it doesn't have a thing to read the computer, so. Yeah. I don't know if I have an extra horn button laying around or not, but I can just use a household switch too. Bring up some of those. Hot wire specialist. Well, Not really. Back in the day, show me a 70s car and I'll start it. I don't need a key. I can start that car. But, you know, you get into the 80s and 90s, never mind. You know, get a little harder. You know, you got the steering wheel locks. You got the transmission lock. And then you get newer than that, and then you got security systems. You know, car theft has gone down over the years. Now, they're still pretty tricky. I was reading, or not reading, I was watching a video about how the modern day thieves operate. They gotta really want your car. You gotta be like, you know, it's a Mercedes or a Lexus, or, you know, they want your car. They don't want a Dodge Caravan. They could care less. You know, they don't want the Dodge Ram 2500 La Fortuna. No, they don't want that. Just leave the key in it. Doesn't work anyway. I'm not worried about them stealing it because it doesn't run anyways. They have to come in with a tow truck, and that's the only way they'll get it out of here. That shit's been done, you know. But that's higher class thieves. That's not just some drug dealer looking to make a few dollars stealing a car or finding a way to get from here to Detroit. No. Those guys, they wait for you to walk into the party store and leave your engine running because you're only going to be in there a second. Then they steal your car because you left the keys, left it running, left your baby in the back seat. It happens. Yeah, manual shift is the new anti-theft. Nancy, that is a good one. That is a good one. The younger generation, they don't know how to drive a stick. Though I did figure out that the ones who are into witchcraft and the occult, as they call it, occult, all that means is mysterious, knowing, not knowing. Yeah, occult. It doesn't mean anything, works of the devil. It can, but it's not necessarily what the word means. But witchcraft, traditional witchcraft. I seen one at Halloween, and it was on the wall. And said, you know, showed a picture of a witch, and she's riding her broom. She says, "Yes, I can drive a stick." Yeah, I don't weld either, James. Really? Some of it, Hyundais, really. That's weird that somebody would be stealing Hyundais. They're not. I never thought of a Hyundais as being popular. I mean, they're a good economical car to drive, so maybe they're stealing them for parts. Could that be? Yeah, small Jeeps. It's kind of what we started out with, didn't we? There is another Jeep in this repertoire of photos from the featured channel, and I think it's here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a more. That's probably, yeah, that's a newer Jeep, so made by Chrysler. So my plan for the van is commutator to battery with the key on, which there is no key. I drilled that out, got rid of the ignition. I actually drove it. I drove it from the garage to the store, drove it back here, parked it next to La Fortuna, and she quit. I mean, I turned it off. No big deal. Well, I go to start it later, and it's the battery's fine. That I didn't nothing ran down the battery, but for some reason it will not. When you turn your screwdriver, which is what I did the very first time after I got the ignition lock out, I just used a screwdriver and started right up. Worked like it was supposed to, except it didn't have a key, just a screwdriver. But now I put the screwdriver in, and they ain't doing anything. You can turn it, you get the lights on the dash, you wait for the security light to go out. Or wait, no, it has to stay steady. If it flashes, you got a problem, but if it stays steady, you're good to go. But no, it doesn't even try. I mean, it doesn't even click. It's like, wow, there is no starter. Somebody stole it. Yeah, it doesn't even click. No noise. Our treasured home is here. I saw you had a shout out for me on your channel and a couple others that are on today. I think you had Bob and Sue on there. You missed Tina, the premiere. Anyway, Rally Creative Travel is here. Welcome aboard. We're talking about stealing cars and hot wiring cars and ground. What? You know what? I decided I would go without notifications today. And guess what? I just got a notification. It's from YouTube. Maybe they can go around it because they're Google after all. Ground hot wire broke. Yeah, I don't see how. It didn't do anything. The worst thing I did was drill out the ignition thing. I didn't do anything else. Who knows? They're old vehicles, lots of miles on them. Cruise in for food. Welcome aboard. We're having a blast today. We have a good time almost every time, don't we? I think so. So I might fart around with that this afternoon. In fact, I better fart around with it this afternoon. It'd be nice to go to the scrapyard and make a little money. I still got stuff I got to pay this month. I got to survive till the 3rd of February. So I gave my nursing check. I gave it to Holly so she could get this ball rolling for her new apartment. So the Jeep behind me looks familiar. Huh. Okay, how about this Jeep? If I can find it. Where'd I put it? Right there. Does that one look familiar? Rally? Plain? Sorry. That's the idea. I give you background shots and verbal clues. So far, I think the verbal clues we have, it's a couple. They did have a motorhome. They now have a fifth wheel pull behind their truck. They do restorations. They don't have any pets that I know of. I didn't see any dogs, no cats, no featured animals. They've been to Georgia, as you saw. They've been around. They've traveled. How do you do it, Blaine? You haven't been in here in a couple days. You can walk in, go, whoop, that's the channel. Wait. I'm not subscribed to Abraham Lincoln. I'm sorry. That was a while back. Wasn't that 1800s? I should remember. It was around. That's the couple who the featured channel is, and this is the last day they're featured. If no one guesses by 1 o'clock, they're history. Nobody wins, but we have another channel for tonight. I feature them 4 times. 4 times. If no one's guessed by the 4th time, then I'll reveal who they are, and then you're going to be mad at yourselves because you didn't figure it out. Because at least 70% of you in here today know who they are. It's maybe, yeah, I do too. That's Toyota. What are they called? Land Cruisers. I know it's not Rover. I think it's Land Cruiser. Somebody said Nancy or Thrifty Angelo. Somebody knew what it was. But it's in need of restoration. I don't think they've even started it yet. But it's been in the family. So they are familiar with it. They know that it did rub. But it has been sitting for a while, as you might be able to tell. You can see the roof is all moldy. Some of the rubber and plastic has gotten warm enough because, you know, it happens. I'm all around. You know what, Linda? I have a friend. He lives in Grand Rapids. I've worked with him forever. He's got 2 of those. They were made in the 50s. But they're called fly mole. They don't have wheels. The way they're made, they cut grass and they hover. They hover over the lawn and cut the grass. They're called hover mole, or no, fly mole. He's got 2 of them. Those are worth a little bit of bucks, and they both work. He didn't buy it to collect it. He just thought it was cool. He bought it because, oh, this will be a whole lot easier to use, because where he lived on College Street, there's his house. Then he's got a little tiny 8-foot front lawn, and all of a sudden it drops down to the sidewalk. You know, a lot of people, they just put rocks and whatever they can in there, railroad ties, whatever. There's a few people that live along where they've cut the road down so it wasn't so steep for vehicle traffic, but the houses stayed up higher. You know, some of those people got the driveways from hell, 45-degree angle to go up their driveway. Got to get a running start, make a sliding left turn and gas it again and fly up the driveway. Don't hit your wife's car. Yeah. Well, now he doesn't have a 5th wheel. That's right. Yes, I wouldn't say they downsized. I think the Class A was smaller than this 5th wheel they have now. Oh. So, yeah, that's why he bought a fly mole, so he could keep his grass cut on that front slope. He says it's just getting too dangerous to try to use a lawnmower with wheels. And he said it worked great. And, you know, then he realized he owned a collector's item. It's got the Clinton engine on it. I mean, yeah, and I say he's got 2. Pretty cool. Oh, let's see. Thin Blue Lane, Nancy and Bill. They still have their Class A, don't they? Last I knew, they still have their Class A, and they have dogs. And this channel does not have any pets. Okay, well, our pictures can I put up here? Blaine is getting hot on the trail now. He wants to win that $5 cash word. Let's see. Maybe this will help him. Or not. Heard something go thump. Maybe it's a neighbor's car. Oh, let's get patriotic again. Where's my flag? There we go. Sounds like somebody's at my front door. Hang on. Oh. Ow. Are you making noise? I thought somebody was at the door. I keep hearing thumps. That was a turn. Over the hill. Oh. Got it thumped in there, and then I heard something banging out here. I thought somebody was on the porch. Besides the squirrels. Here, these are going now. Okay, false alarm. It was Ollie. She's waking up, moving around, and I heard something go thump, and this is her. You need TNA. Ooh. Strip club? I want to go somewhere again. Okay, so I don't have pants on. I do have long underwear on. Doesn't that count? Yeah, it's not James. He doesn't have a fifth wheel. Oh, James needs a TA. Trailer. I don't know what you're asking. All right. So anyways, close. That came off of a birthday cake. I can't remember whose it was. But their birthday happened to be July 4th. Some child around here they were at the park. And somebody said, Captain Jack's across the street. He's got a camera. I filmed it. It's been probably 3 years ago. And I had the bus out in the front yard. And the little boy got to sit in the bus and turn the flashers on, blow the horn. It was great. Truck stop. That's a good one. Probably out in the parking lot, right? Right? Oh. Oh, I see. James is going to Alaska. Okay. Well, why? Why would you want to go to Alaska? Hey, I heard from Chris. Tiny homes? Yeah, him and his girlfriend, they're up there. I forget how far north that they are in Alaska, but they're in Zeppelin 2. But yeah, they're surviving fine. You know, they got the wood furnace or wood heater, wood stove. I mean, they're doing good. You can tell they're happy, upbeat. They're not out of money. They got heat. You know, and he insulated the hell out of that bus. But yeah, they're all doing good. I hope to thought about featuring them, but nah, not yet. Helsky. Okay, let's see. Blaine hasn't guessed yet, though. Somebody's bound to get this. I have this feeling somebody's going to guess it before 1 o'clock today. At 20 minutes. Blaine, you'll like this one. Everybody likes this one. Oh, thank you, Timmy, for putting that up. You know, maybe TA stands for transatlantic. There we go. I'm planning on doing a show. You guys can help me. We'll have fun. Once I know that I'm staying at 1K, I'm thinking mid-February, around Valentine's Day or so. We'll do a show. We'll do a show every night for a week. We'll do the regular show on Wednesday night, which usually goes a couple hours, and then we'll do the Saturday shows, which go, well, this one and then the evening one. But they're medium size. They're not huge, but they're definitely monetized. But anyways, back to what I'm planning on doing for celebrating reaching 1,000 subscribers. And thank you for helping me do that, Blaine. As I know, you shouted me out to a bunch of people too. Ooh, there's a great guess. They fit the profile pretty good, but it's not them. Sorry. Not emoticons, just emojis like LOL, laughing out loud. But then we'll come up with something else for laughing out loud, you know, or AOL. How's that? America Online. There's other things you could come up with for AOL. Think about it. You come up with MGM, Metro Goldwyn Mayer. Well, but I thought Metro Goldwyn Mayer was just another orange lion. Another orange lion, AOL, America Online. See what I mean? See where I'm going with that? We'll start with something and then we'll just roll with the flow for an hour or two, because there's a lot of abbreviations out there. We'll try to stick with 3-letter, but we can jump into the 4, 5, and 6-letter abbreviations. White House has a YouTube. Okay. February 9 through 12. Okay. Oh, well, maybe I'll do it afterwards. Chatty Cathy, RV prepping, and more. Now, why is that popping up? Well, it's a YouTube thing. Nah. So I got rid of all the other notifications except for YouTube somehow. Okay. This is a black hole in the state of Georgia. Huh. Okay. YouTube.com White House. It's a little scary to me. I did see this weird, somebody put up a YouTube video, and it looked like it was the White House press conference room. You know how they had the big seal of the United States? And I don't know who this lady was. Wasn't Nancy Pelosi. Thank God. Whoever it was, a younger lady, brunette, but she was talking about, well, it's not going to go over well when we have to take away certain rights. I don't know. She's talking about our rights. They're going to be taken away. And she was in front of this, it looked like she was at the White House. Yeah, I'm not real sure. It might have been clickbait. Their open slots help out on Saturday. Oh, I see. Well, let's see. It could be Rally might have a significant other traveling with him now. We could start a true rumor. I made a joke about rumors the other day. Now I can't remember it. Holly, what was that joke I had about rumors? What was that joke I said about rumors? She don't remember either. She'll probably have it written down and use it tonight on the 6 o'clock show. Let's see. So Blaine would be pulling a fifth wheel. That's a possibility. But it's got to have good security systems on it. Yeah, not a bad guess. But it's not. It's just a guess. It's not correct. Linda, I was being chastised today, Linda and Sue.
Highly exaggerated? I don't know.
That's okay, Holly. I'll think of it later. But I actually make these too hard. Well, I don't know how else to make them. Maybe I'm going to have to do something different, because if I am making them too hard, well, then that's no fun. But on the other hand, if I make them too easy, well, is that fun? If you can just turn on Captain Jack and say, oh, I know that show. No, I think there should be a challenge to it. Tell me if I'm wrong. How should I do this differently? And why should I care? Okay, that black hole you see is that camera was past my finger there. Mallory is not a rumor. She's a roomie.
Where'd you spread your plate today? Bring it out.
This channel, there's no pets. No, Timmy. Cherokee Tunnel. Not sure who has been there. Okay. The Cherokee Tunnel, yes. I've been there a couple times. All day one time. Shut up, Jack. Where's my thing here? Okay. I wish I could remember that story about rumors. It was probably just a rumor. Rumor has it that I made up a joke. Who cares? Well, I didn't hear that, Timmy. I didn't hear that at all. I haven't heard you sing. I sang once in a while. All right. So again, am I making it too hard? The person that told me I was is that, well, you watch different channels than what most of your fans watch. I disagree. I disagree. I think more people have seen the channel. They just don't quite remember. You know. Two Max Explorers. That's a real good guess. However, two Mad Explorers, Max Mad Max. No, it's not them, but there's similarities. The couple clues that I failed to give you today is that this channel, they've seen trees, they've seen lakes, they've seen oceans, they've seen mountains, they've seen birds, they've seen other animals, and the beat goes on. They've seen all those. Amazing. Uh-oh. No, she didn't even say hi to anybody yet. She was yelling at me because I didn't scrape off my plate. I put it by the sink with the intentions of going back there, filled my coffee, brought my coffee in here and sat down, forgot about it. Yes, that can happen, Wayne. Sue and Linda both. Lucky Dog and Sue, Linda Barker. Anyways, they've accused me of hurting them. They hurt themselves because they're mad. Banging their heads down on their laptops, stuff like that. That's what makes it fun. There's another one. These aren't supposed to be popping up at all. Oh, now it's gone. Well, that's good. I didn't have to get rid of it. It went away on its own. Maybe that. There. Well, Timmy, Holly will be on tonight. I'll tell her what you thought she said. She'll be on tonight at 6 p.m. Well, the 6 p.m. show tonight will be a little bit after. She'll probably be on around 6:30 or so, and we will have a new featured channel tonight. I've already picked them out. You probably noticed I already got a thumbnail up. So I haven't been just sitting, waiting in bed, trying to scooch my back up against my pillow. Uh-oh. I tell you what. That is a very good guess. And I don't think I'm going to get any more guesses. I honestly do not know that I'm going to get any more guesses. Well, let me try one more backdrop. Let's try this. Let's see. RV underway. That's a very good guess. But no, it's not Rick. It is. It's Ben and Rebecca. Traveling Salvation. Could somebody write that in and I'll put it up here? Well, I could put their main page. But yeah, they go to thrift stores and wherever. They're pretty much always in Georgia. That's their home state. And Ben is a hoot. talk about talk about putting out clickbait. You know, like the one that you can, the most recent one. We're quitting eBay. Blah, 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 blah. He always does that. It don't make any money. Blah, 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 blah. They're making pretty good bank, I think. Let's see. They're surviving. I'd say they got it. You know. Oh. No, actually, Sue. If anything, you guys would have to split it. I asked her to put the name up here. So Sue, you actually got it. You were the first. Yeah, you're right, James. Five and Dimes, Goodwill, that one. Well, the thumbnail from the day. I thought that would actually give it away. In fact, that's one from one of their most recent ones where they're quitting eBay. But that's a Goodwill bag there with some finds that they'll sell on eBay. And what they do is they'll go in and they'll walk around the store filming. And they'll pick out items and they'll say, well, here's a pair of shoes, you know, whatever. And look them up and say, well, I can buy these for, you know, $12 here at Goodwill, but I can sell them for 75 because other people are selling them for 75. Ben knows this stuff pretty good. Well, Rebecca does too. Do they like dirt track racing? I don't know, Timmy. They might. So, okay. How did you know that it had to do with selling or something? Did I give that away somehow? Or is that because of this particular background? They are a great channel. Maybe some of you could put up, or yeah, Timmy Ray could. We're going to make Timmy Ray a moderator and give him all the work. Where is, there it is. So what I'll do, Sue, is I'll pick up a cash word and we'll give it a scratch after Holly's tonight. Does that work? Yeah. I'll have time to go to the store and stuff. He might, yeah, I don't know. But they do restorations. Blaine, that Land Cruiser, they're going to restore that. That was his grandfather's. So I don't know if Grandpa passed away or not, but okay. I thought it might. I thought if I put that one up, that somebody would figure it out. Didn't make you think of Midwest Picker, did it? Or maybe it did. No, Midwest Picker's car is white. All right. So yeah, that's Traveling Salvation. If we could get their link put up there, we'll leave it up till the end of the show. Yeah, we got one more minute to go. So tonight is a new channel that we'll be working on. And then Holly will be on with the weekly laugh report. That's again Holly by golly with the weekly laugh report. And we'll have some fun. As everybody knows, Wednesday night's the random drawing night. If you haven't gotten a chip yet, Rally, here's an example. People come in on Wednesday nights and they'll get a chip. That's William Brody's. They do have to do a tiny little bit of something to get their chip put in the bucket for a random drawing. And there's 2 different random drawings on Wednesday nights. Worm's Eye View, do the phone repair work? Okay, now all the pop-ups like normal, they're all there. Thank you, Linda. Oh, Lucky Dog, you put it there too. All right. So that'll be Wednesday. We're still working on. We're on the letter E. For those of you who don't know, we do the alphabetically. We're on the letter E. We started this 6 months ago, and that's all the farther we are. But we go through the chapters. Where is it? For those of you who might not know, this is what we're working on. We're working on this book, and it's the stories behind the words, expressions, and cliches that we use. And some of them are kind of interesting, how they came about. And some of them are like, what? What? Supposedly, we're getting an education. Eggs, there you go. Yep. Yep. As somebody else said, I think Linda or Sue said, Timmy, Ben, where is he? Anyways, Ben likes dirt bike racing. I think he has a dirt bike. So yeah, that's good, Timmy, but we'll be doing that Wednesday night, not today. Okay. Yeah, you have a chip. You know how to play the game. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, check out Traveling Salvation. You'll like them. I enjoy listening to Ben. This is hilarious. I can't do this anymore. Oh, and Becky sees us sitting there grinning, looking pretty. She's making money. Maybe that's why she's so happy all the time. Yeah, he is. He really is. Blaine, he's a hoot. Well, Timmy's racing tonight. Cool. Yeah, see now, Riley, it was all you might have guessed this channel ahead of Sue and Linda. You came close. You came close. And so now I can tell Tina, wait a minute. It's not that hard. Look, Blaine almost got it. Not all of us watch only RV channels. You never know. Tonight's channel could be a scrapper, or maybe a coin stacker, a metal detector, a magnet fisher. You never know. Yes. See, that's another thing they do. So that motorhome, that Class A, you see it in the beginning reels of when they start a new video, that'll be in there. He knows how to edit. I don't. But you knew that. But they renovated that, and I think it might actually be gradually not quite completed yet, but they're still kind of moving from the Class A into the fifth wheel. And then they'll finish out the Class A and sell it. And now the fifth wheel needed work, but that's, again, they're frugal, they're thrifty, and they probably got more money to, shake in their piggy bank than you or I do. I hope that they are. I believe that they're doing well. It's work. It's not like they're just sitting around, this is so easy. No, it's not. I used to do eBay, and it's not easy. I've been thinking about doing it again, but I keep hesitating. It's like, geez, do I want to go to the post office every day? Do I want to? No, I think I'm going to stick with construction and scrapping for the time being. Maybe down the road, we'll see. Maybe that'll be the way to get rid of some of my junk and downsize. I do too. I enjoy a variety. I've been hooked on the History Channel lately, their channel. Why does the History Channel have a YouTube channel? I figured it out. I got a little bit pissed because they got me for a while. If you go click on the History Channel and you look, oh, they got all these. This one's 2 weeks ago, and you think, wow, this is going to be new, fresh material. No, it's not. It's older stuff that if you were watching TV 3-4 years ago, you were watching it. There's even some on there that Leonard Nimoy is narrating. So it's not new stuff. They got good at editing what they already had and put it all together, and maybe there's a tiny bit of new in there somewhere. I haven't found it. And they throw it on YouTube, and they've got, I don't know, godzillion subscribers. Now the History Channel isn't on cable channels except the ones that do replays. So History Channel is surviving by getting us on YouTube. Well, nothing wrong with that. I'm glad. Because I don't have Cablevision. I don't, even if I wanted to, I can hook up Antenna TV. That's what Holly watches right now. Thinks she's going to get cable when she goes to her apartment, but that's okay. That's her deal. Yeah, multiple times a day. You're absolutely right, Riley. When I first started, it was kind of fun because I was like astonished at what the dollars were. the potential had me hooked for a while. Roy and Becky, welcome aboard. If you want to learn about eBay, well, okay, Becky and Ben are definitely worth watching to learn. Midwest Picker is the other one. You've seen him on here. He has got some really good stuff. He can teach you the ins and outs of eBay. Yeah. What? Okay. I gotta go. Holly needs her oxygen switched over. So we shall see you tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And congratulations to Sue on guessing the featured channel here. It's been fun. It's been real. In fact, it's been real fun. And thank you for all your congrats on my making the 1,000 mark. And we shall see you tonight and hopefully Wednesday night as well. I don't think I'll do any videos this afternoon. I got to work on the trucks. It's supposed to snow tonight, so I'd kind of like to get that done. Get something running, one or the other. I don't think I'll get both, but one or the other I'd like to have running. We'll see what happens. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Thank you for being aboard, mateys.